background, you hear this. Hey, what's up? In the background, you hear this other video because I was actually watching the video before I had the idea to create this video. I said, if she can do it, I can do it too. So, hold on 1 second. So I haven't even completed watching the other video, but this is the wit, and I'm in the kitchen cooking, which I'm doing more and more and more every day because independently, I'm forced to develop parts of me that were underdeveloped because other people used to cook for me all the time. So here I am, I'm in the kitchen today, and what I have is I have my pot of brown rice, which has been boiled roughly 35-40 minutes, gets it done. And finally, I just came up with the idea today, because I'm boiling, I eat brown rice every day. But I just realized, you know what, maybe I just need to boil it in a bulk and then just reheat it up as needed instead of every day. Spend it this way, at least I get to leverage my time. So that's just a personal note for me, but maybe that can help you too. So today, I'm in the kitchen. I'm just preparing because tonight I have a men's group. Wonderful time that I get to go out and hang out with some outstanding men. And so I'm just preparing myself, one, because I'm hungry, and two, because when I come home, it's about 10 o'clock, and I just want to be able to have some food now before I go, and also have something to eat once I get home. So what I'm preparing today is brown rice, and I have here sauteing in some, nothing particularly special, be it like organic or anything, just some California extra virgin olive oil. I don't even know if it needs to be from California, that just happens to be the title on this brand. So I'm not promoting any, hey, I'm not promoting any particular brands or anything of that nature. More so in this video, I'm just cataloging or recording what I'm actually doing step by step as I'm doing it, but I started already. So like I said, the brown rice, and then here in the pot I have some black-eyed peas. I want you to be able to see this. I have the black-eyed peas, which I picked up last night. These are actually from the can. They're not frozen. They're not freshly boiled. These are from the can. And I also have some garden. Can you see that in there? Some garden mixed vegetables. So I'm not promoting any particular foods to be combined together. This is just what I have access to right now via the freezer, what I have on hand, and I'm hungry, and I just like to mix it up. And oftentimes what I notice with me, I'll start with one vision, and as I move forward, putting that vision together, things will pop out to me. They'll pop out and oh, that's a good idea, let me add that in there and spice this up with that. So that's what I have on the stove. So I'm just going to cook this up, heat it up actually, heat up those vegetables. Now, what I also have for this meal today is the idea I came up with 3/4 of the way through was to add some type of meat to it. I am detoxing. I've been detoxing since last Thursday, and so now just eating fish. There are more specific fishes to eat. This is what was suitable for my budget. I'm also working within a budget, and I'm doing very well with that. I'm very pleased with myself. So if you're budgeting, more power to you. If you're not budgeting, yay! It does complement. I don't know. It just helps. Listen, that's it. So this is whiting fillets. They are frozen, and you know what? If you're eating out of the can, if you're eating frozen food, it's not fresh from the garden. The point is you're eating. So don't be down on yourself because it's not all organic and it's in the can and it's frozen. The point is you are getting it in your body. So it's more important to get it in your body than what's than the criteria from which it came from, be it the garden or organic or whatnot like that. So as you move up and progress in life, whether it be monetarily or mentally, and you're able to move into those realms, that's fine, but you go from level to level. So all of that being said, here I am. That's that. Now, what else I have here? I feel like I'm moving too fast for this video to keep up with me. It looks like I'm just flashing across the screen, which could make you dizzy, but stick with me. So here it is. The whiting, it is, get that down. It's just being grilled. Seasoned it. Some grilled. It's not being grilled. Let me not take the funk. And it is being baked. I like my fish baked. It comes out really, really soft and moist. Be careful. Be wise not to over bake it, because then you don't want to suck all the nutrients out, like being over tanned. Remember that woman with her child just over tanned? It's unnecessary. It becomes distasteful, and so does the food. So all of that being said, also what I have here, nice, is one of my favorites is this here candy. Well, it ain't candy, but it is a yam. All right. So what I do with it, and that's also being baked. So what I do with it is I wash it off. I pop it in there in the oven, and I'm at 400 degrees. I wrap it in the foil, and then I let it sit 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so, and then I pull it out and I slice it. I might do it once, I might do it multiple times, and then with that, I stuff mine with what's my ingredient? It is, wow, gotta remember, what is it? It's called brown sugar, and I'll fill that with brown sugar, not overdoing it, but that helps me get the sugar, and it also sweetens it up, and I like it. I like the way it tastes when it comes out. So I hear this sizzling, so we are sizzling there. So now that that's been prepared, I am going to drop my rice in here. Now this is my first time making fried rice. So what did I do? I called my mother, right? And I asked her, how do you do it? I looked online. I started reading, but and then I hopped on that YouTube video, but I didn't even watch the whole video. I was just too excited to do it myself. So you see how this comes out. Might not be as fried as I wanted to. You know, I'm going for that Chinese style fried rice. That's what I'm going for. But we'll see. All right. So I feel like I don't need you to stick around with me for the whole video. I kind of want you to come back in on the end just to see the final product. But I don't know how to pause this and then restart the same video. So that is that. I'm going to actually add a little bit more oil in here. And just to get a larger fry. I want to hear that thing go. I want to hear that. How they be doing at the Chinese store, and I go, whoo. But they also have a wok, which I don't have. I'm just working with what I have. You know, they taught me a long time ago, work with what you have till you get what you want. So right now, this pan is my friend. It's what I have, and it's gonna work out. Now, one more ingredient to go in there is the highly sodium concentrated, but smells delicious. Wow. Hey, smell that. Did you get that? Wow, that's tasty. This is Kikkoman, world famous. Less sodium. Teriyaki marinade and sauce. So, it's not even soya sauce. I just picked it up last night. Didn't even read it. It looked the same, so I just grabbed it off the shelf. But it's going in today, because I sure ain't going back to the store. So that's that. This is my first cooking video. I'm excited about it. So this is going out there, unedited, uncut, but you gotta hear first a look into my world, what I'm doing, what I got going on, what I'm passionate about, and just how I'm living, man. So keep doing what you do. Keep cooking. If you don't cook, cook. I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes when we used to go to them stores, it'd be an overpopulation of men at the more so the fast food joints, like the chicken shacks. There'll always be men there more so than women, and that to me says that, you know, men need to learn how to cook. But that's not the biggest problem in the world, but it is something. So either way, That's that. Deuce.